Wait, before you do anything else today, I need you to stop and listen to me for just 1 second, because what I am about to tell you could be costing you serious money every single month, and you do not even know it. Every single day in millions of American homes, refrigerators are working twice as hard as they should, burning up extra electricity, struggling to stay cold, and quietly heading toward a breakdown that is going to cost you anywhere from $200 to $500 to repair, or even worse, force you to buy a brand new refrigerator. And the reason this is happening, it is something that takes less than 10 minutes to fix, something that costs $8, something that most people have never even thought about in their entire lives. I am talking about your refrigerator coils, and if you have never cleaned them, or if you have not cleaned them in over a year, then right now, at this very moment, your refrigerator is wasting your money. It is running inefficiently, it is using more electricity than it should, and it is getting closer and closer to the day it stops working altogether. But here's the exciting part. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to fix this in minutes without moving your refrigerator even 1 inch, without bending down on your hands and knees, and with a simple $8 tool that is going to save you over $100 every single year on your electric bill. Are you ready? Because this one is a game changer. Let's go. Let me tell you about something that happens in homes all across America every single day, and I want you to see if this sounds familiar. A homeowner, let us call her Margaret, she's 67 years old, lives in Ohio, noticed that her refrigerator seemed to be running all the time. The motor never seemed to shut off. Her electric bill went up by almost $15 every month. She called a repair technician, paid $95 just for him to show up, and you know what he told her? He told her that her refrigerator coils were so clogged with dust and pet hair and debris that her fridge was working at less than half its normal efficiency. He cleaned the coils in about 8 minutes and charged her $120 for the whole visit. And then he told her, "Ma'am, if you had done this once a year yourself, you never would have needed to call me." Margaret was frustrated, not because of the repairman, he was perfectly kind, but because nobody had ever told her that this was something she needed to do. Nobody had ever explained what refrigerator coils even were, where they were located, or how simple it was to keep them clean. And Margaret is not alone. Millions of Americans, especially seniors, are in the exact same situation right now, paying more on their electric bills than they should, running a refrigerator that is working overtime, and not knowing that an $8 tool and 10 minutes of easy work could fix everything. Well, today, that changes. Right here, right now, I am going to walk you through everything. What the coils are, why they get dirty, what happens when they are dirty, and exactly how to clean them without any struggle, any bending, or any heavy lifting. Stay with me, because every single second of this video is going to save you money. Okay, let us start at the very beginning, because before we clean something, we need to understand what it is and why it matters. Your refrigerator has a set of coils. They're called condenser coils, and their job is to release heat from inside your refrigerator out into the room. Think of them like the lungs of your refrigerator. Your fridge breathes through these coils. They pull the warm air out and keep the inside cold. Now, here's the problem. These coils are located either underneath your refrigerator, behind a small front grill at the floor level, or sometimes on the back of the refrigerator. And because they're right at floor level, they act like a magnet for everything that floats around on your kitchen floor. Dust, pet hair, lint, food particles, and all kinds of debris. Over time, this stuff builds up on the coils like a thick blanket, and when the coils are covered in that layer of dust and hair, they can't release heat properly. Your refrigerator has to work harder and harder to try to cool down. The motor runs longer, it uses more electricity, it wears out faster, and your electric bill goes up and up and up without you ever knowing why. Here's a number that is going to shock you. The U.S. Department of Energy has found that dirty condenser coils can cause your refrigerator to use up to 25% more electricity than a clean one. On average, a refrigerator costs about $50 to $80 per year when it's clean and efficient, but with dirty coils, that number can jump to $150 or more. That's real money coming straight out of your pocket every single year, and it's 100% preventable. Now here's where things get really exciting, and I want you to lean in close because this is the part of the video that is going to blow your mind. The tool that solves all of this costs just $8. $8. You can find it at any hardware store, any big box store like Walmart or Home Depot, or right on Amazon. It's called a refrigerator coil cleaning brush, and it's specifically designed for this exact job. This brush is long and narrow, usually about 24 to 30 inches long, with soft, flexible bristles along the length of it. It's thin enough to slide right under your refrigerator or right behind it without you having to move the refrigerator even one single inch. The flexible design means it bends and curves to reach around corners and into tight spaces where dust hides. And the handle is long enough that most people, including seniors, can use it standing up or sitting in a chair without bending down uncomfortably at all. This is not some fancy, complicated gadget. It's beautifully simple. Slide it in, move it back and forth a few times, pull it out, and years of built-up dust and debris come right with it. That's all there is to it. And that one simple action, done once or twice a year, is what keeps your refrigerator running efficiently, extends its life by years, and saves you over $100 annually on your electric bill. $8 in, $100 saved every single year. That's the best investment you'll make all year long. Now, let me walk you through exactly how to do this, step by step. All right, step number 1. And this is important because a lot of people have never looked at this part of their refrigerator before, is to locate your condenser coils. Now, on most modern refrigerators made in the last 20 to 30 years, the coils are located at the front bottom of the refrigerator behind a small removable grill that sits right at floor level. That grill is usually just a few inches tall, runs the full width of your fridge, and snaps right off with just your fingers. No tools needed. Look at the very bottom front of your refrigerator right now. Do you see that narrow panel running along the bottom? That is your tow grill, and behind it is where your condenser coils are hiding, along with probably more dust than you ever imagined. On some older refrigerators, especially models made before the 1990s, the coils are on the back of the refrigerator. If you are not sure which type you have, just pull your fridge out slightly or peek around the side with a flashlight, and you will see either a flat black grid on the back or nothing at all, which means your coils are in the front at the bottom. For the purposes of today's video, we are focusing on the front-bottom coil design because that is the most common type in American homes today, and it's the one you can clean completely without moving your refrigerator at all. This is wonderful news for seniors because there's no wrestling that heavy appliance away from the wall, no getting behind it, and no struggling to push it back. Everything happens right from the front. This is what makes this method so brilliant. Step 2, unplug or keep plugged in. Here's the truth. Before we go one step further, I need to address something that a lot of people wonder about, and I want to give you the honest, straight answer. Do you need to unplug your refrigerator before cleaning the coils? The short answer is, it is recommended for safety, but for a quick front-bottom coil cleaning with a brush, many appliance professionals say it's not strictly required, since you're not touching any electrical components directly. However, and I say this because your safety is the most important thing in the world to me, if you want to be absolutely 100% safe, go ahead and unplug your refrigerator before you start. It only takes a second. Your food will stay perfectly cold for the few minutes it takes to clean the coils, and then you just plug it right back in when you're done. For my senior viewers especially, this is the approach I always recommend. Better safe than sorry, and you'll have complete peace of mind while you work. If unplugging is difficult because your outlet is hard to reach, you can simply turn your refrigerator off using the temperature control dial inside. Just remember to turn it back on when you're finished. Okay, now the fun begins. Go to the front bottom of your refrigerator and look at that toe grill. On most refrigerators, you can simply grab the grill with both hands and pull it straight toward you. It snaps right off. On some models, there might be 1 or 2 screws holding it in place, in which case a simple Phillips head screwdriver is all you need. Set the grill aside. We'll clean that too in just a moment. Now shine a flashlight into that opening and take a look at what's in there. I want you to prepare yourself because for most people who have never done this before, what they see is genuinely shocking. You're probably going to see a thick mat of gray dust, pet hair, lint, and debris coating the coils and the floor underneath. This buildup might be half an inch thick or more. Do not be alarmed. This is completely normal and it happens in every single home. The important thing is that you're here, you're doing this, and in about 5 minutes, it's going to be completely clean. Now take a look at your workspace. You want to make sure you can sit comfortably in a chair in front of your refrigerator if bending is difficult for you. Have your coil cleaning brush ready in your right hand, a flashlight in your left hand or propped up on the floor, and a vacuum cleaner with a hose attachment nearby. This is your setup. Simple, easy, and completely manageable. Here's the moment you've been waiting for, and I promise you, this is so satisfying that you're going to want to do it all over again. Take your refrigerator coil cleaning brush and slide it into the opening at the bottom of your refrigerator. You're going to feel the bristles make contact with the coils and the floor surface. Now, gently move the brush back and forth in a sweeping motion, left to right, then push it in a little further and sweep again. Work your way from one side of the opening all the way to the other side. As you pull the brush back out, you're going to see enormous clumps of dust and debris coming right with it. This is so satisfying, it's like finally getting something out that's been stuck in there for years, and that's exactly what it is. Keep sliding the brush in and out, repositioning it slightly each time to cover the full width and depth of the coil area. Most people need to do this 4 to 6 times to get everything out. Each time you pull the brush out, set it aside and let the debris fall to the floor in front of your fridge. Now, here's the step that makes the whole job truly effortless: your vacuum cleaner. Take the hose attachment of your vacuum and run it along the floor inside that opening and also across the floor directly in front of the fridge where all that debris has fallen. The vacuum sucks everything up in seconds. No sweeping, no bending to pick things up with your hands, no mess left behind. The vacuum does the final cleanup for you. Between the brush and the vacuum, your coils are now completely clean and can breathe freely again for the first time in possibly years. Now take that toe grill you set aside and give it a quick clean. You can wipe it down with a damp cloth, rinse it under your sink, or run your vacuum over it to remove any dust on its surface. It takes about 30 seconds. Once it is clean, snap it right back onto the front of your refrigerator. Press it firmly until you hear or feel it click into place. And just like that, you are done. Plug your refrigerator back in if you unplugged it, and listen. Actually listen to your refrigerator running. Many people notice immediately that their fridge sounds quieter, smoother, and more efficient. That is not your imagination. That is your refrigerator actually running better because its coils can now do their job properly. Now, here's a question I know you are asking yourself. How often do I need to do this? And the answer depends on a couple of factors. If you have pets, dogs, cats, or anything that sheds, you should clean your refrigerator coils every 6 months. Pet hair is the #1 enemy of refrigerator coils. It builds up incredibly fast and creates a dense mat that blocks airflow almost completely. If you do not have pets, once a year is perfectly sufficient. Pick a date that's easy to remember, maybe your birthday, or the first day of spring, or the first day of fall. Set a reminder on your phone or write it on your calendar, and make it a yearly habit. 10 minutes once a year. That's the entire commitment. And that 10 minutes is going to save you over $100 every single year. Do that math over 10 years, that's $1,000 saved, all from an $8 brush and 10 minutes of easy work. Bonus tip: the baking soda trick for your fridge interior. Since you are already taking such great care of your refrigerator today, here is a bonus tip that is going to keep the inside of your fridge fresh and odor-free all year long, and it costs almost nothing. Take a small, open box of baking soda and place it on one of the shelves inside your refrigerator. Baking soda naturally absorbs odors and keeps your fridge smelling clean and fresh without any chemical air fresheners. Replace it every 3 months for best results. This simple trick combined with your newly cleaned coils means your refrigerator is now working at peak efficiency and staying fresh and clean inside. Your refrigerator has never been happier, and neither has your electric bill. The money savings. Let us break it down. I want to take a moment to really drive home just how much money this simple habit saves you, because I think when you see the real numbers, you are going to feel so motivated to do this every year without fail. According to appliance efficiency data, a refrigerator with heavily dirty coils can use up to 25% more electricity than one with clean coils. The average American household spends about $80 to $100 per year running their refrigerator. A 25% increase on $100 is $25 extra per year just from dirty coils. But on older or larger refrigerators, or in homes where the coils have not been cleaned in many years, the savings from cleaning can be even more dramatic, often $50 to $100 or more per year. And beyond the electricity savings, clean coils extend the life of your compressor, the most expensive part of your refrigerator to repair or replace. A new compressor can cost $200 to $400. Keeping your coils clean helps your compressor last years longer. The $8 brush pays for itself the very first time you use it, and then keeps saving you money every single year for the rest of its life. I'm so proud of you for watching this all the way through, because what you just learned today is the kind of practical, money-saving knowledge that makes a real difference in your everyday life. You now know something that most people, including people who have owned refrigerators for decades, have never known. You know how to keep your refrigerator running efficiently, quietly, and affordably with just one simple tool and 10 minutes of easy work once a year. No repair technician, no expensive service call, no struggling to move heavy appliances. Just you, an $8 brush, and the satisfaction of knowing you're taking great care of your home and your finances. Now, I want you to do something for me right now. Go check your refrigerator. Look at that bottom grill. Think about the last time those coils were cleaned or whether they've ever been cleaned. And if the answer is never or I don't remember, I want you to order that coil cleaning brush today and make this happen this week. Your electric bill next month will thank you. And now, here's something I have to tell you about our next video because it's going to be just as important as this one. You know what else in your home is quietly getting dirtier and dirtier and making things work harder than they should, but almost nobody ever thinks to clean it? Your dryer vent, that long tube that runs from the back of your dryer to the outside of your house. When that vent gets clogged with lint, and it gets clogged faster than you think, your dryer takes twice as long to dry your clothes, your electric or gas bill goes up, and most dangerously of all, it becomes a serious fire hazard right inside your home. Thousands of house fires in America every year are caused by clogged dryer vents, and most of them are 100% preventable. In our very next video, I'm going to show you exactly how to clean your dryer vent safely, easily, and thoroughly without hiring anyone and without any complicated tools. This is one video you absolutely cannot afford to miss. So if you're not subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button right now and make sure you turn on your bell notification so the second that video goes live, you get an instant notification sent straight to your phone. Don't let this one slip by. I'll see you in the very next video. Take care of yourself, stay safe, and keep saving money. See you soon.